So, randomly tonight I decided I might just go for a walk rather than doing anything specific and just talk about the things that I thought were interesting. And I figured why not start here because it's the most iconic place in the entire Pizzaplex. So there's been a whole bunch of like different lighting iterations for this particular lobby area. We've seen a couple in like different demos, Doco streams, things like that. This is the most up-to-date patched version, so the lighting all works, the reflections are all tasty and good. Everything actually functions most of the time. Yeah. But this place is pretty iconic. Where we first come to get the party pass, the entry pass, sorry. And there's normally a map bot over here, but the poor thing got deleted when I cleared the bots out of this area so that I could walk around without hassle. This is one of the early concept arts, which I really like, by one of my favourite artists from Steel Wool. Empty popcorn bucket. This wet patch is wet forever, and the map bot never clears it up. Well, the cleaning bot or whatever. And I don't know why it's wet in the first place. There isn't like any ceiling drips or anything, whatever. This one's interesting. The Phaser Blast actual enemy is some kind of alien, which fits in because I think there was originally going to be alien bots. You can see it better in unlit. He's got a triangle on his chest, which explains the triangles on the helmets for the little alien-eared version on the other team. And let's see. The amount of different carpets in the Pizzaplex is amazing. They really put a lot of effort into that. And this would have been where you bought tickets, which I can imagine the queue would have been absolutely ridiculous. Also another ticket area, this one's a level 4. And let me see, I'll show you. Lost and Found is behind this ticket area. So this is presumably also where Vanessa works a lot of the time, in these back rooms. And on the other side, behind that, is just a little coffee making area with some stuff. I think this is American diner. Yeah, American diner coffee. We don't really have coffee machines very much in the UK, so I have no idea if that's a normal coffee machine or not. So, whatever. We've got all the decals. This huge Pizzaplex decal is it's actually one of the highest res textures in the game, weirdly. Because yeah, it's just enormous. Let's see, yeah, we've got the comeback soon, which you can see for the other side. Which makes me wonder if this is an entrance or an exit, or both. It just, I guess maybe at the end of the night these would be lit up when it would be dark outside. Viewable. Just so I can show. And then this is the entrance or exit or whatever it is. And presumably some kind of ticket area. Gate 1. So there's probably other gates, would be the assumption, that you could get into the Pizzaplex by, but this is just one of them. I assume you could probably get in the VIP area as well. Yeah, and there's parking through here. Yeah, I never noticed that parking sign. So there is parking. Obviously we don't have it because there isn't any. But yeah, that explains. So there's a gate and then there's parking. And we've got the big iconic Freddy that gets wrecked in the demo. There's normally a really annoying patrolling bot that goes back and forward here. fruits, which hasn't loaded in because I need to bring Gregory over. Oh, so this is the customer services area actually. Yep. So any complaints, any I've lost my kids, any I need to rent a tram for my baby would be over here. And those lockers, which in this series usually are pretty important. And where there's Bonnie Bowl stickers. Do any other ones have stickers? Yeah, there's a Faz Pad one. None. Worth having a look just to see. Yeah, so there's only 3 of them with stickers. This is the graveyard for prams. That's the vent that leads to Lost and Found that we come out of using the screwdriver later. The water is really nice now that it actually works. Really shiny. This is the big ceiling dome that we hear talked about all the time in the Fazbear's Frights, which is shaped like a sun in here. Might not be the same one, but we do hear frequently about a dome. It's got a name that I can't remember. A specific name for like a dome, a decorative dome. This is the gift shop, where Sun and Moon are sitting either side of the Mr. Hippo complimentary gift. I bet these gifts cost like $80 each. Like Disney World or something like that. Like, I bet like you would be able to get one of these magnets for like 20 bucks. It just feels like it. It's like, buy your kid a Monty balloon. It'll cost you $20. And then there's an upstairs area. Like bodysuits. Sun shots. Admittedly, as someone who buys all the merchandise, I want every single one of these. Every single one. That leads up to the upper floor. And I'll go over to Faz Pad as well. I like the plastic palm trees. They're a fun touch. Faz Pad. Those look comfortable. The menu. Pad CU. Masa Moondrop Curry. Praram Roxy. Exotic beverage. I can't believe there's a butter flavoured drink. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. There's a pool table up here. And a baby, which is an odd thing. Don't know what's in this one. AC inspection. Low budget building contractors have done a preliminary inspection. Find nothing wrong with your ventilation system. The loud clanging, banging and scraping noises which were reported don't appear to be reproducible. Call us if it happens again. Invoice attached. Keith. So yeah, that'll be the wind up music men in the vents, probably. And I'm not going to go into the back areas because we're sticking to the lobby. Some of the concept art here is from the original concept art, like that Freddy and Chica I think are from the very early development of the game. And then there's daycare. Let's see. Something that is right next to this area that I always thought was interesting. Was this part, this connection. leads in. Is it this side? No, so this is where we first come in. So this is the start of the game. It must be the other side. There is a place with the old stage from one of the previous locations with Freddy and Bonnie on it. But this is where we enter it first. But yeah, this is the iconic security breach area, and I thought just for these little walking around sequences or whatever that this would be a fun one to just start with for the hell of it. Because for me this is the area I think of when I think of security breach, because it's just iconic.